For tonight's dish, we're gonna make pasta puttanesca, which roughly translates to a prostitute's pasta. All you need are any type of pasta, but preferably spaghetti, spaghettini, or linguine. Three main ingredients are capers, anchovy fillets, and crushed pepper flakes. Of course, you're gonna need onions and garlic as well, but these three are the key ingredients for pasta puttanesca. Okay, let's get started by boiling water first. It's important to start with big pot because bigger is always better in cooking, right? So we're gonna season the water for pasta. So after putting in the salt, it needs to taste like salt water, like seawater. That's when you know it's enough. So bring that to a boil. Okay, we're gonna dice the onion. So if you look at the onion, you can see it's flame shaped, right? They're more likely to stick together when cut, so you need to dice it this way. So they are not going to fall apart while dicing them. And 3 cloves of garlic. So when you're crushing a garlic, put blade on it and then just push downward. That's how you begin to mince the garlic. So if you really want minced garlic, you can sprinkle some salt over it and then just spread it like this with blade. But that's overkill for today's dish, so we're just gonna stop here. Olive oil in. We're just gonna split the onions. And in goes garlic. Time for tomato, passata. You should prevent yourself from using canned food. The tomatoes are amazing if they're canned because they were harvested and picked during their pick, so they're always better when canned. And they're gonna age in that can as well, or in a glass. And half tablespoon of sugar. You might wonder why we're putting in sugar to the tomato sauce, but it's an essential. You cannot leave it out. It's so important. You cannot make good pasta sauce without sugar. So this is for one person, for one serving. It's about the size of a ring. Twist it and then knead it. So the reason why people put oil in this pasta boiling water is to prevent them from sticking to each other, but it's only for like buffets or catering services, like where they cook for hundreds of people. If you're making for 2, 3, or 4 people, then you don't need to put any oil. Time for some anchovies. It may not look very appetizing, but they're gonna dissolve into the sauce, and you're not gonna see them anymore, and they taste amazing when dissolved. Capers for acidity, and pepper flakes for spiciness. So our spaghetti is done. It's cooked to al dente. So if you bite to one string of spaghetti, and if it has a slight bit of resistance, then you know it's cooked. But that resistance has to be pleasant rather than chalky or hard and brittle. And we're gonna move that to our sauce. Apologize to all the possible Italians who are watching this, because I put my pasta straight into the pan rather than pouring the sauce over the pasta, over a plate. But this is how we like it, so. Some basil. And of course, pasta is not a pasta without parmesan. So that was our pasta puttanesca. It's super easy to make and with simple ingredients. Give this a try and thanks for watching.